Hello guys, Link here, and tonight I have a viewer build made by the same guy with the long name. We're just gonna call him Twisted. He's giving me a Annette build this time, and well, let's just find out. This is an interesting build, and I don't think it's anything I've seen before. Uh, for the first skill we have is Fury, which is it's the best one, really. I mean, this is if you can, if you're 100% of the time getting an overkill, then I guess go for it. But if Beastmaster isn't that bad either. But I think Fury is the better choice. But I think Beastmaster might work well in this particular build too. But he put Fury, so we're gonna do that. Second skill is another skill I don't see used often. Is buffs, which greatly enhances the effects of all creature buffs. So regen is gonna regen faster. Berserker is gonna be more faster. Infection is gonna, I believe, give out more affection more, and energy leech is gonna give you, well, the energy back will be greater. So honestly, it's not as good as defense, because defense is like the bigger brother of these kind of buffs. But it's fine because buffs is just as good, and V-Act is also good. Depending on what build you use. For this third skill we're going to use is creature efficiency. Well, I mean, you guys already know what creature efficiency will do. It will lower the cost of creature cards by 1, except you don't need a mod, so it'll always be lowered by 1. So that means if we say if we have a zombie infections in our deck, so we don't have to wait for the mod to kick in. We got it. It's 2. It's 2 now. Honestly, comparing it to the other skills, I wouldn't say it's as good as Enhancement, Ambush, or Epsilon Strain, but it's good if you're trying to get cheap creatures. And if you're going for more spam or a more spam creature build, this isn't too bad. For our Area 2 card, we're using Zombie Dogs 3, and that's a pretty decent card. For Area 3, we're going to use Regen Air Aura Liquor. So I think I have an idea where this build is going. It's not a dog liquor build, otherwise there would have been Epsilon Strain. It's a more spammy Area 3 build, and I don't mind area exclusive builds. It's a problem showing it off on this channel, considering that sometimes when I take games a little too seriously, they tend to end either in the first or the second area. And even if we do get to the Area 3, it's barely enough time to show it off. So I would have to hold back, but slightly, because I don't want to give these survivors a slight edge to make it to where it would be hard to turn around. So this is what I mean. We have Razor Claws 3, Bulletproof I almost said grass. Bulletproof Glass 3, Viral Canister 3, and Unstable Generator. So this is what I mean about an Area 3 build. We have Bulletproof Glass 3 and Unstable Generator, which moderately increase not just bioenergy recharge rate for this one, but also biocore durability. And this one also greatly increases biocore durability. So I think how this is, I don't know about Razor Claws 3. If you want my honest opinion, I probably would just put in Resilient Skin 3, as these creatures are going to die very easily. But I think the main game is infection / damage and delay. I have no clue. Like I said, this is nothing like I've seen. No health equipment is something I would see in like a Spencer build, a super spam Spencer build. But this is where things get even more interesting. So we have a liquor. Yeah, a liquor. A zombie infectious, imposter zombie, obligatory Among Us meme. Discount, umbrella reserves, enhancing vapor infection, energy leech, and berserker, energy booster creatures, and converter mod creatures. Now instead of efficiency mod creatures, we have energy booster creatures, which honestly it's not bad. So energy booster creatures, what it does is it lowers the cost of creature cards that are in your hand by 2. So since we have creature efficiency skill, we're gonna since this will be 6, it will go down by 2, so it'll be 4. Or this will all be 1. Actually, and if you have discount, this will be 3. So yeah, this is not bad. Problem is, it doesn't really mix well with mod decks. So if you have 2 mods, just forget about using this. It's either 1 mod or no mod to use this. So I believe what we're mainly relying on is Ivies, because I remember in the comment he said something about dogs, lickers, Ivies. So it's a dog, licker, Ivy. So think of it as Super Spam Spencer, but maybe not as good as Spencer. Or maybe it might even be better since we do have creature efficiency, but I probably would have just put in enhancement. But one thing really, it might be a shock to a lot of you guys, is we're using umbrella reserves. Now on someone like Annette, I don't think about using this because it pauses our bioenergy. First of all, we need to get that out of the way. It pauses bioenergy. But I think the real problem can be is when, you know, we get this and we kind of have to use it to get rid of it. So I think we have to be patient with this build. I'm not sure. Honestly, what I would do is just forget this and then put quick draw. So if we get nothing but useless, like say if we get discount, umbrella reserves, and creature booster, well now we have to use one of them. Now you might use discount, but what if you get a vapor? It's not gonna end well. We have so many effect cards. So I would have just done it was put it quick draw, so then we can clear the deck and get a creature there or something. But you know, he's has some good experiences with this build, so I'm gonna assume that, you know, despite the drawbacks that I'm seeing, maybe aren't there. Maybe it's just all in our head. So, and besides, the liquor is probably gonna be in the hand the longest until we get this or this or this. So I think we'll do fine. And I guess, like I said, we're relying on Ivies and lickers and dogs to spread infection and do some cheap damage. Okay, so now I get the idea. It's basically Epsilon strain, an Epsilon strain build without the Epsilon strain. Okay, this looks fun. I'll give it a shot. So that's the deck and that's the build. I'm going to show 2 matches. Considering this is probably an Area 3 build, one of the matches will probably take place in Area 3, whether that be me holding back or not. So let's hope it's prison, because I don't know, I have an easier time in prison with Area 3 builds than other Area 3 builds. Than other 3. Oh god, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just get to the matches, shall we?
Your presence here was not an outcome I anticipated all these years ago. It was all a mistake. But I can erase that mistake. Even as you fight, your end draws closer. Please, reconsider. You don't have to activate that.
Check this out. Teaching to make jokes about my name.
Brutish. Not sufficient for this task, I believe. Just let it take you.
Could be worse, I guess. Taking it. I live to fight another day.
I'll handle this myself. You're gonna love this. Your continued efforts only place humanity in greater danger.
Step on these.
It's locked. We only truly appreciate sight when it is gone. You're nearly there.
Let's fucking go. That shit hurting. That liquor popping off. Yeah. Now that gets me excited.
I cannot sit idly by while you
Oh
attempt to use
god, you guys are a bunch of losers. Say goodnight, Gracie. The liquors are popping off. Yo, so sorry, but wop wop, your teammates are cowards. The janitor was the biggest coward out of all. Cause he's rage quitting with a fucking Kashima. Rage quitting butter knife right here.
There is so much more I must
You can do whatever you want,
But
Sam.
thank
You're not
you
gonna
for
save
making
this.
this easy for
There's
me.
like 2 fucking liquors. I mean, 2 liquors, 2 Ivies. You're not gonna win.
Their death was necessary.
Victory has been assured.
Precisely on schedule.
Oh no, dude, this is awesome.
Thank you for allowing me to keep this contained.
Area 1? I take it back. Any concern I have for this build, completely thrown out of the window.
Best laid plans.
Oh god.
No more time, and so your end has come.
I've lost. Oh god, this is awesome. I appreciate the Sam and Becca not completely rage quitting, but Martin, January especially, disappointed. Pussies. Especially January with the fucking butter knife. Too bad her butter knife didn't work. Because that liquor was popping off on the Martin. Holy crap. Man, if only liquors were that smart every time. Like, gosh, dang, nice. I'm actually with Epsilon strain. Fucking, oh man, that was awesome. So, I just proved that the high rank team. See, this is proof that rank doesn't matter. If you don't play smart, which they clearly weren't, they're not gonna win. You can't win games by being a high rank. You win games by being smart and your skill. They clearly weren't good. So right there, just is big enough proof that I could confidently say this is a good build. But we're gonna do another match, but this time get to area 3. So I might hold back a little bit, okay? So because I feel like the biggest strength of this build is when they get to area 3. So say if you're getting pushed back by a SWAT team and you manage to get to area 3 while also putting up a good fight, I feel like then the build becomes even more stronger. So we're gonna see how well this build fares in area 3. Let's just hope it's a decent team at the very most. If not, I'm holding back. So I'll see you in match 2.
I calculate your odds of survival at 32.3333%. Repeating, of course. Activating that will take both your time and energy.
Someone's not making this easy for us.
These creatures should never have been made. But at least they prove useful here. I cannot sit idly by while you attempt to use that.
Clip's empty!
Precisely on schedule. Your continued efforts only place humanity in greater danger. Each step they take brings you closer to death.
The asshole lost it.
Brutish. Sufficient for this task, I believe.
Okay. That Becca doesn't have good aim.
To resist.
She can't hit the broadside
You
of a
will
barn.
not survive
Alright.
much longer.
I had a really bad hand beginning of the game. That was the worry I had. You know, you start off with a bunch of effect cards that you really shouldn't use yet. You're kind of screwed. But
You
it's
may
okay.
be slightly nearer to freedom, but I will not, cannot let you reach it. No, I do not think you will be using this route.
Getting through hearing.
I must use brute force. Can I show it? We only truly appreciate sight when it is found.
Let's do this!
Even as you fight, your end draws closer.
This is for that time you forgot my birthday, William.
Well done. Take its security card if you must. I still have time to stop you.
Thank you so much. Doing it. If it's here, I'll find it.
Yes, I have everything I need to succeed precisely on schedule. Your deaths will be further evidence. This research and its byproducts are too dangerous for this world. Each step they take brings you closer to death. finish this. Where will it take you?
You are so good. Let's have a closer look. Get near me, Mom.
This was always the way this would go.
This will be over soon.
Sit down, girl. Oh yeah, I made up my mind. I shouldn't have to hold back because they were a really decent team.
There is no escape.
If they were still just like. This is too good. Oh
Best
man,
laid
this man.
plans.
We had a bad area 1, but we turned it around with the area 2. The Umbrella Reserves thing actually helps. Not gonna lie.
Well, this took some time, but at least it is done.
And they need a Molotov to take care of the Ivy, so they're kind of fucked if they don't do that. So another high ranked team falls to my hands. Oh, finally, a challenge. See, no one can beat the great mastermind. It's not even my build, but this build rocks. So, man, thank you, Twisted, for this awesome build. I apologize for not getting to Area 3, but you could do the math that even if they did get to Area 3 and managed to get through that mess, they wouldn't have survived. So, I encourage you to try the build for yourself. Special thanks to Twisted. Honestly, the problem was the Area 1 where I just got nothing but effect cards and no creatures. But since the Becca couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, I was able to do it just fine. So honestly, if you're willing to look past that problem, because that's only an Area 1 problem, if I'm being totally honest, or the start of a round, or start in the area problem. If you're willing to look past that, this build is amazing. It's nothing like I've seen, and special thanks to Twisted, man. I encourage you to try this build. To everyone, try this build. Honestly, I like it so much, I don't even think I need to make a change on like the Daniel one. This build is just too good. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you want to subscribe, subscribe for more content. I upload daily, so why the hell not? And that's it. Bye-bye. Fight back! Fight back!
You should really look into some anger management classes.